And on to our big spotlight story that we've been leading with ever since it began. The Uttarkashi tunnel rescue operations have been stopped temporarily as a result of another challenge that has come forward. That's the latest piece of unpleasant news that we're bringing to you, but nothing to be worried about. National Disaster Management Authority member General Syed Ata Hasnain, who I'm going to take you to in just a moment, says there are likely to be some more delays. 2 more meters of drilling have been completed. There are 4 meters, just 4 meters to go before rescue workers are able to reach the trapped tunnel workers. Rescue ops are likely to continue till tomorrow. There had been an indication that they would, create a breakthrough sometime today, but there's going to be a small delay, not unforeseen, very much factored into what's going on the ground. Listen in to General Syed Ata Hasnain, member of the NDM.
The media must be mentally prepared. The nation must be mentally prepared. कि अगर किसी तरीके से अड़पन आई इस अप्रोच से, जो हॉरिजॉन्टल अप्रोच हम कर रहे हैं सिलग्यारा की तरफ से, तो और अप्रोचेस पे वक्त और ज्यादा लगेगा. मगर इसकी पॉजिटिव चीज यह है कि जो वर्कर्स अंदर हैं उनको राहत पहुंचाई है, उनको असिस्टेंस मिल रही है और हर तरीके से उनका वेलफेयर देखा जा रहा है और उनकी फैमिलीज को एश्योरेंस दिया जा रहा है, जिसकी वजह से अगर कुछ और वक्त लग गया तो उसके लिए भी हमें तैयार होना चाहिए और वो सब अंदर जो है तैयार हैं उसके लिए.
Let's go straight across to India today. Ashutosh Mishra, one of the first reporters on site. He's been there for the last 12 days reporting on this crisis. Ashu, there were some challenges that were encountered overnight, even though there were indications that there might be a breakthrough sometime this morning. It looks like it could be delayed a little bit further.
Well, Shiv, as per my sources, the breakthrough was very near, as it was anticipated ever since the morning operation started nearly 3 p.m. But nearly at 1:30, yet again the debris were started falling inside where the rescue operation had started, and also certain technical glitches. Of course, the agencies are not disclosing the details of the technical glitch with these machines. Where we knew that there was some problem with the auger machine as far as the obstacles on the way was concerned. But right after fixing that, they say, the sources say, technical glitch, and also the debris which are falling in the area. In fact, one of the such machine which has been sent inside, and that what it works is to resurface and fill all the cavities and fix the surface of the tunnel inside. So unless that area is fixed, and subsequently you heard Lieutenant General Syed Ata Hasnain. So it seems like all agencies are also buying time, and of course there shouldn't be any haste as far as rescue operation is concerned, because that could amount to any further tragedy and also cause a casualty to the worker those already working inside. So of course it looks like it is going to be continued even tomorrow. The idea so far, it was anticipated that by 6 p.m. they all will be evacuated, and probably it will be day for the celebration. Also, let me tell you, all the family members of these 41 workers are here in Uttarkashi at different locations along with their respective zonal officers from different states. Everyone is being coordinated. The people are inside the tunnel are being communicated with each other, constant communication on, but yes, it is indeed taking a lot more time than it was expected.
Okay, so 4 meters to go before, that kind of breakthrough, and there is direct contact between the rescue officers and the workers trapped inside that tunnel. Remember, it's day 12. Ashu, stay with me. This is the last leg, no matter which way you slice it. With only just 4 meters left to drill, officials hope to conclude those drilling operations by the end of today, as you just heard Ashu say. Ambulances, doctors, emergency services are all on standby. Everyone's waiting with bated breath. It has been an extremely difficult operation. Nobody wants to jump the gun. There are still some challenges ahead, but this is the final phase. They have waited and survived for 12 days. A little bit more and the 41 workers will crawl out of this collapsed tunnel in Uttarkashi. The rescue mission is now in a final lap after overnight hiccups. The auger drilling machines faced technical glitches last night, after it hit iron bars that blocked the way. A team of experts was flown in from Delhi to fix the glitch, and the machine was up and running again. In the meantime, the iron bars blocking the way were also cut. A few more meters of drilling is left. A 6-meter pipeline is also being planned as a backup.
Auger machine has started operating again in full swing, so we are hopeful that it will finish early. If no other obstacle comes in the way, we should be able to rescue them in today's date. The drilling process has started and the first pipe has been pushed in, and now they must be hopeful as well that this will finish soon for them.
National Disaster Response Force teams are standing by to enter the tunnel with oxygen tanks and stretchers to help the workers when they come out. Ambulances, doctors, hospital beds are all ready.
बहुत ही हिम्मत दिखाकर हमारी टीम ने ऑगर मशीन तो निकाला था, उसके बाद जो लोग अंदर गए, एनडीआरएफ की टीम वगैरह थी, सपोर्ट किए, जितने गर्डर्स थे सबको काट निकाले हैं और हमने फिर से मशीन अंदर डाली और हमने दोबारा अभी शुरुआत किया है। उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जब हम 50-55 की तरफ बढ़ेंगे तो हमारा शायद काम और थोड़ा सा आसान हो जाएगा।
The Uttarakhand Chief Minister and Union Minister VK Singh have reached the spot and are taking stock 24/7.
कैसे हैं आप लोग?
Chief Minister Dhami spoke to the trapped workers and inquired about their condition. He assured them that the end of their ordeal is very near.
बड़ी आप लोगों की हिम्मत है। चलिए भाई, बहुत हम लोग बिल्कुल पास पहुंच गए हैं और बड़ी आप लोगों की हिम्मत है और बहुत ही आप लोगों के लिए सब लोग प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं यहाँ और हम लोगों को उम्मीद भी है। मैं भी रात से आ गया हूँ, जनरल साहब भी आ गए हैं यहाँ पर और प्रधानमंत्री जी रोज आप लोगों के बारे में रोज चिंता कर रहे हैं, रोज अपडेट लेते हैं मुझे सवेरे 7 बजे। सब लोगों की दुआ है कि जल्दी से जल्दी सब लोग बाहर आ जाएंगे, हम लोग प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं।
With Amit Bharadwaj, Ashutosh Mishra and Ankit Sharma at the tunnel crisis site in Uttarkashi. Bureau Report, India Today. So just to illustrate for you how close things actually are, let's just show you how much progress has been made in these 12 days. From the Silkyara end, this tunnel boring machine has managed to conduct a great deal of horizontal drilling. It has been relentless, through which this rescue lifeline pipe has been inserted 56 meters. It's an 800 millimeter diameter pipe through which the workers are expected to be gurneyed out of on stretchers or to crawl out of, but it's already there 56 meters. There's only 4 meters left, just 4 meters left to drill before it reaches the workers who are sitting beyond the 60-meter mark. That's where they're sitting. The space they're in, it looks small in the illustration, but it's actually 2 kilometers long, so they have a great deal of space to actually walk around in. So this is the Silkyara end that we're actually talking about. So only 4 meters to go. I want to go straight back now to our reporters. We also have an expert on standby with us for more on this. Amit Bharadwaj is our reporter on the ground as well. I'd like to talk to him first for a moment. Amit, 4 meters left to drill. We've heard from Lieutenant General Syed Atta Hasnain talking about, the small challenges that have come in, the possibility of a minor earthquake having moved some material around and posed an even bigger challenge at this point. What are you hearing from the rescue teams, Amit?
Well, Shiv, the distance, it is the last leg of the rescue tunnel construction that is going on at the Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi. But, this last leg is going to be something that you will be able to get through. You know that there's a breakthrough waiting for you, but you'll have to actually have a really patient inning. It's like a test match where, you can achieve that eventual score that needs to be done in the last innings, but you have to maintain your wickets. And that's what is happening right now at Silkyara tunnel as well. The entire construction process has been extremely slowed down, and it has been done because of a reason. You know, yesterday we did tell our viewers, India Today was first to tell this, that there are iron obstacles on the path which needs to be removed, and how gas cutters, hydraulic cutters were being used to remove that. And it took 6 hours, just imagine 6 hours to remove those iron obstacles, because oxygen supply was really acute at the spot where this operation was going on, and the NDRF personnel were facing a lot of problem because of that. Now, if we talk about drilling, you know, a few meters are left to reach to get that breakthrough, but the drilling activity has been extremely slowed down because there are risks of that when this drilling activity goes on, it might create tremors, and because of that tremors there could be possibilities of landslides or stones and boulders coming on the rescue tunnel itself, and damaging that rescue tunnel. And none of the agencies would want a situation like that to unfold, or even the foreign experts who are here to support the Indian agencies, they have agreed on this particular aspect as well. So the entire drilling process has been slowed down to reduce the tremor activity. And in fact, early in the morning today, Shiv, an expert from IIT Roorkee was also airlifted to this spot just to monitor the vibration and seismic movement that is happening inside the tunnel. Shiv.
Very, very interesting, and it poses an even larger challenge this close to the final end. Amit, continue to stay with me. I also wanted to get an expert view from Professor C.S. Dubey. He's a geologist. He's been tracking what's taking place as well. Professor Dubey, welcome. 4 meters of drilling to go, sir. You know, before any kind of breakthrough can be, can be called in this tunnel crisis. We've heard that possible tremors, mini earthquakes also could pose a big challenge to what's happening in this crucial final phase. How are you reading the current situation, sir?
You know, when you use a tunnel boring machine, it's bound to be, because it's a heavy machine generally of varying size, you know. It has some kind of vibrations as well, but the vibrations inside is more, outside is less. So there is less chances of being another disaster to happen. But yes, we have to be very cautious about, because this, as I have already told, that the rocks there are very fragile, you know. And there are 2 different types of rocks. You have hard rocks, boulders, and you have soft rocks like phyllites and schists, which are very, very fragile, very, very, you know, they become a debris like anything, like very fast. So that is a problem. This place, we have to be very careful while drilling. And generally, TBM has also a problem, because if it goes in a hard rock, it will take time. If it goes in a soft rock, and maybe you have to change a drill bit. I don't know if you have to change the drill bit. That is another problem. So these are things which are there, which are have to be, you have to be very cautious about these things, especially the part which has broken. I think that has to be monitored from inside, you know, by the people, you know. That is more important. If they don't do it from inside, it may be more vulnerable, because already there are a lot of shortcuts have been put around. But you know, where this fracture has come up, this is important. And as I was told, that there is a boulder which is there. So that means it may be a portion of old landslide, something like that. So a material of old landslide. So we have to be more careful about that.
Okay, Professor Dubey, thank you very much for your time and wisdom on this. So it has to be done very, very carefully. I want to get a final word in from India Today's Amit Bharadwaj, who's on site. Amit, the drilling that is taking place now for the last 4 meters, there is a sense, like you told us, that this could go over into tomorrow. It's obviously slowed down a little bit, but is tomorrow looking hopeful at this time?
Well, Shiv, you know, there are different permutations and combinations working in place as well. Different factors that, you know, if what happens if new hurdles come into place. We can pray to God that such a situation does not occur. I've also spoken to several senior officials who are part of the rescue operation. And in fact, even the NDRF DG, what we are given to understand that besides the regular 2 tunnels that we were talking about, there's a possibility that the agencies might also go ahead with installing another one more 6-meter pipeline towards the end, just to have an extra edge, so that you have the tunnel well within the breakthrough on the other side of the tunnel, and so that all these workers can come through that tunnel very easily, and it can also work as a buffer in case you have slight landslide happening, if at all. So all that aspects have been taken into consideration right now. Because the drilling process cannot be fastened, it's kind of a situation where you have to create minimum vibration within the tunnel, and that is why a slow progress will happen. That is something that we are looking at. We have been also informed by sources that there's a possibility that maybe this entire operation could go beyond midnight or maybe tomorrow morning. And once the tunnel installation process of the rescue tunnel is over, what will happen is this entire operation will be handed over to the NDRF, and then we will see those men coming out of the tunnel. Shiv.
Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed that it happens tomorrow. We'll be tracking it, for as long as it takes, and we wish the rescue teams Godspeed with everything that they need for this final stretch to be completely without challenges and completely successful. Ashu and Amit, thank you very much for joining us on that. Now, remember, this is a mother of all rescue operations that is in its final crucial stage. The rescue teams say that the 41 workers trapped inside the tunnel are expected to be out not very long from now. It could have been this morning, it could be later tonight, it could be sometime tomorrow. But what next after these 41 men are brought out of the tunnel? We bring you those details. Once the workers come out, their vitals will be checked. A team of 15 doctors is on emergency standby to treat each and every one of them. They'll be screened for impact of trauma, if any. Ambulances, hospital beds are ready for the 41 workers. They may also be airlifted if needed for any further treatment. We pray that there's light at the end of the tunnel for the men who've spent nearly a fortnight now in the worst of circumstances.